I need you guys to understand, if I gave you my exact same life right now, a lot of you guys would self-destruct. If I gave you 40, 50,000 a day, you have every car you want, you'd be circle jerking your friends at the club. You'd be like, bro, let's go to fucking live, bro. You would not be working. So success requires a certain level of discipline a lot of you do not have. You would self-destruct. You would ruin yourself. So that's why they always say your level of income never exceeds your level of self-development. A man that lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure.
Get out! Welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Let's get a Bubba army in the chat. Well, y'all, last video, y'all were wrecking me, destroying me, stretching me out because apparently I wasn't bringing enough energy. So I'm here to change that, guys. I've been quite busy with my job and life and so on. But you know what? It's time to bring some higher energy to the game. The AMU, the Alpha Male Universe, is filled with so many different characters. And we're not talking about lame-ass Wes Watson for this video. Can't even do a push-up, you lame. Look how he's moving. Anyone giving money to that guy's a lame, right? Vincent, Fischer, Ramen Head, Burnt Ramen Head. Oh, my God. I can't stand this guy. And apparently the haters have been getting to him. So you know what? Let's hit that like button, consider subscribing to the Bubba Army, and let's get in the flow. Stay together. Let's get bubbly with it. And you already know, let's get this show on the fucking road.
Boys, I'm not going to lie. I'm done saying how much money I make online because everybody fucking taxes the shit out of me. Holy fuck. I was getting my cars detailed the other day. I was like, okay, cool. It's probably like $500. It was like 700. I was like, wait. What, 700 what, bro? Like peso? Like, yo, 700 what, bro? 700. No, I still paid him. Hey, but I was like, I'm probably not gonna get my cars detailed there again. As a YouTube editor, he's like, Vince, is 1.5K. 1.5 for a fucking 10-minute video? What the fuck? Guys, don't buy a $3.5 million car. Because now everybody's taxing little, like it's little shit. If it was some shit that was worth that, I'd be like, yo, cool. But god damn, bro, can a motherfucker breathe? Like, fuck.
So I thought that Burnt Ramen Head was worth like 1 billion V-Bucks or whatever. So an extra $100 or two is now gonna make or break the bank. I thought that these guys were Jeff Bezos level of wealth, you know, bragging about the penthouses that they have, the BBL cheeks that they clap, and the ramen that they put on the top of their hair. Oh, you know, $100, $200. It's really breaking these guys, right? They say that they make $1 million, $2 million, $5 million a month. Some bullshit, you know, right? So Vincent Fischer, he's been bragging, he's been boasting, he's been clapping, he's been slapping that he has this like crazy Lamborghini, okay? I don't really know anything about this Lamborghini other than that it's rare and expensive because that's what all these guys care about. And he doesn't actually own this car. We all know he's renting it. We all know he's leasing it. We all know he's throwing his yum-yums out there to be clapped so he can drive around. Maybe some super rich, like, billionaire owns this car and is probably dealing with some booty duty in order to drive it around, you know, just trying to get the clicks and the Instagram views. But now that you understand the context, now let's move on with the haters.
Why do you have so many haters saying you're renting your car as cope, right? When I bought any car, people were saying rental. When I bought my first i8, they said rental. When I bought my first Lambo, they said rental. My first SVJ. No dealership in the fucking world is gonna let you rent a car that has 250 miles on the dash. They'd lose more money. Because the $3.5 million car with 250 miles, if they were to rent that to me and I were to drive it thousands of miles, they'd probably lose close to $1 million at least off of the value because it's no longer in the newer territory, right? So people are just delusional and it's how they cope, right? When they see something online that they feel like they can't have, it looks like a big fuck you. So like the instant reaction is like, oh, rental. I know this because I was a D1 hater. I know my haters more than they know themselves. I used to see somebody with nice shit online. I'd be like, man, fuck that guy. You know, he's fucking people over, but it's cope, bro. It's cope.
Mr. Fake It Till You Make It is super unhappy that there are haters calling him out for leasing, renting, or whatever like strange scheme how he got this vehicle down in Miami, right? And the funniest thing is that this guy has literally said, fake it till you make it. He's always said, if you don't look like $10,000, nobody's going to drop $10,000 on you. he's saying fake it till you make it, right? So no shit, there are people calling him out, and he's so upset that nobody is trusting him. I mean, are you going to trust a guy with burnt ramen head, with broccoli head? Like I've said on the channel in the past, I've always stuck by this rule ever since the broccoli hair like style came out. Broccoli lifestyle, right? I don't trust anyone with broccoli hair. Is it fair? No. But you know what? It's just how I live my life, right? And with this guy, he doesn't even show the dash of the mileage on the vehicle. He wants a claim that has like 1 mile or whatever on it. And he doesn't even drive the car. So I don't know what's up with that. It's just the strangest thing, you know, with these guys with materialism. They always got to raise the stakes. They always got to have the car flashier, more expensive. And you know what? This is the hole you end up in when you live by that logic. So let's continue on with the clips.
Boys, the funniest thing ever is I'm so lazy that I ended up rich. Like, this is solely because I'm lazy, not because I really wanted to drive supercars, not because I wanted to live in a penthouse. I thought, I don't want to work. I don't want to wake up to an alarm clock at 5. What's the laziest way that I can do life? And the laziest way happened to be putting my head down for 3 years and locking in and building the systems to afford to fuck off. Right? A lot of you guys don't understand that the hard way is the easy way. The easy way you guys are looking for, of getting a 9-to-5 job and scraping by and complaining about the gas prices, is the hard way, because you're going to have to do that for 40, 50 years of the rest of your life. If you just locked in for 3 years and learned from real millionaires, the rest of your life you could literally fuck off. Maybe you don't want supercars. Maybe you want to live in a farm. Maybe you want to live in a small box. But nobody can tell me what the fuck to do, because that's how I designed my life.
All right, we're like 7 minutes into the video, and if you're a new viewer, then consider subscribing, because this AMU shit is crazy, right? You see how these guys can't even stick by their own word, right? In the intro, he's talking about how he's so disciplined. He trained with the Shaolin monks. He trained with Princess Azuli, and he's at a higher level of discipline, so much so that if you had his lifestyle, it would go up in flames. But then literally this clip, bro talks about how he's one of the laziest people ever. Like, one of the laziest ever. Like, what is the story with these guys? Like, I don't really understand why bro always talks down on people who work a job. Like, I don't know what these alfalfas think. Like, do they think everybody can be an alfalfa coach, a life coach, a stretch coach? Like, I don't understand it. Like, there has to be people who do jobs, and not everybody's going to love what they do, right? But this world just doesn't function if there aren't people willing to sacrifice and do the jobs that need to be done. It's just mind-blowing. I mean, I'm just a normal-ass guy having these thoughts, but hey, you know what? I guess I get shit on, right? Because I actually work a job, and I'm actually a real-ass man who takes care of Mrs. Bubba. I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So let's continue on with the video.
Today's the first rental payment, thanks to Cario's rental program. But nah, guys, all jokes aside, to rent a car like a Scion, right, a $3 million plus car, it'd be generously $10,000 a day. If you do the math on that, that's like $300,000 a month. I can't afford $300,000 a month. It's way easier to just own the car and make payments, but it does hurt a little bit, because I used to have like $20,000 a month in car bills. It's like chump change. Now it's at like $60,000, $70,000 if you include insurance. But I kind of want to get it to $100,000. You know what I mean? Let me know if I should buy another car. I don't know. Maybe we should just be more financially illiterate. You guys have to progressive overload life, right? I buy dumb shit because what does it do? It forces you to make more money. I wouldn't be grinding as hard as I am right now if I didn't buy that car. It's just facts. Before that, I was like, what's the meaning to life? 6-figure days, bullshit. Just that little push. It makes all the difference. So go do some dumb shit, bro. Go buy a nice car, buy a watch, do some dumb shit.
All right, so put yourself in a really bad financial situation is the alfalfa level of a life advice that these guys are trying to sell. I mean, I understand that these videos have a clickbait nature to them, slop-like appearance, but at the end of the day, I think there's real value in these videos because we're raising awareness with how dangerous this message is. And there are people who literally buy these programs, right? I mean, at the end of the day, you can call me a hater or whatever you want to say, right? I'm not defined by what people comment about me in the comment sections or anything like that. I'm not saying that Bubba Army is criticizing me. What I'm saying is, I'll get the comment here and there about being like, oh, Bubba, you're so jealous, you're a hater. I don't really care, right? Because what I know, when I make these videos, I'm doing the right thing. And this shit is just crazy, right? Flashing money that's probably fake, over pronouncing words. I still don't understand why this guy speaks the way he does. It's the strangest speaking cadence I have ever seen in my life, right? And now he's saying, he's bragging that he has a $75,000 car payment every single month. Just put yourself in a bad financial situation, bro. Just progressively overload your life, bro. Oh my God. Oh gosh. It's like I get like to 10 minutes and I start short circuiting. I can't do it anymore. I really can't do it anymore. So if you made it to the end of this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and swing on by the Bubba Discord. I'll see you in a future video, guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting. Till next time. Later.